My
Okay.
name is Rafi. You got me?
Yes, sir.
My name's Rafi. I'm a conservative Jew.
Hello.
I certainly am not I'm not a believer in, obviously, of Yeshu.
Right.
I'm a conservative Jew, and I want to say for the record that they absolutely do not represent Judaism. They may think they do. They do not represent Judaism.
He's trying to say
Jews
that
do
we
not.
don't represent
Jews do not do
conservative Jews. We
what
are
they're
Orthodox
doing.
Jews.
No, you don't represent any Jew.
Any conservative
You represent only yourself.
You do not represent.
And the things that they do,
You represent
the violence that they perform,
This man is
the
a
violence that
unknown
they
Jew,
do
never doesn't make
is absolutely not part of Judaism. It is absolutely not representative of Judaism, and it is absolutely not part of Judaism. We do not do these kind of things in Judaism. And unfortunately, they believe that they are the only Jews. Look at the way they're dressed. Look at the way he's dressed. This is what he believes.
Unfortunately, if you're standing next to one of these guys, and let's say a church in America wants to bless Israel with $1 million check, okay, they're going to look at him, look at you, and they're going to give the check to him.
Well, yes and no.
Because he looks like what everybody pictures as a Jew. So everything they do, when they do negative stuff, it's a bad reflection on all the Jewish people. You do something negative out here, they just think you're just a person doing something negative. But these guys,
Well, it's important that you know.
Yes, that's right. The world needs to know that it's not. It's only a small segment.
They do not represent Jewry in the world. They represent their own small sect that believe. Look at the way they dress. Look at the way they act. Look at the way they do it. They do not represent Judaism. They represent themselves. Period. And I want that point to be made known now.
Yes. Look, they have made it so that all the Jewish people are afraid to come and get the clothes here. They torment them so much that the Arabs, they come and they cover their faces and everything. But this is a shame. But anytime, it's okay for me to feed the cats out here, the stray cats. I try to give a piece of bread to a homeless Jewish person. Unfortunately, all races have some homeless, I think. But I'm just saying, these guys have a problem with that.
They have a problem with a lot of things. I mean, I could go on for them for about 5 hours. I could talk about them. But I'm telling you clearly, they do not represent Judaism. Period.
Avi, you're a Jew?
Yes.
Do you agree that they do not represent all the Jewish people?
Thank God they don't represent the Jewish
people. You're really a
people.
fruit basket. You can quote me on this. Your friend is a fruit basket. Okay? He's a fruit basket. I bet you've never served a day in the army, have you? No. Have you? You've probably never done a damn thing for this country, have you? Yeah, get it all on tape. I want it on tape. So you can play it in your seminary. Go ahead. Have you? What have you ever done for this country? Zero. Right? Zero. And you know it too.
They can't say
you know
they can't say that. They can't say yes.
He won't say anything for the simple reasons that he can't. And if he wants to talk about something, yeah, I'll give you something for your tape. Why don't you work on unity among the various Jewish sects in the world, huh? Instead of doing the divisiveness that you do. Think about that. Why don't you do true Jewish education instead of the nonsense that you do? Think about that. True Jewish education.